Let there be peace and love among all beings of the universe. Let there be peace, let there be peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaskar, Namaskar, Namaskar to Satsang. Welcome to Satsang. Desire for freedom. Everybody, whosoever he may be, has desire for enjoyments. Common man has own desire of enjoyment. Rich man has his own desires in a better way to enjoy. The king has the supreme way of enjoyment in his own. Being a king, he can enjoy much better than anyone else. The devas have still better way of enjoyments because they are in the heavens. So all are involved for looking for enjoyments. Now, what is this desire for freedom? So this desire will come to a very rare person, desire for freedom. Other desire for country, for queens, and all kind of other desires can be had by common men, by rich men, by kings. In a better way they can enjoy. What is this desire of freedom now, for which the kings have abandoned their desires for queens, diamonds, and the crown itself, throne itself? What is this desire? It arises in the minds of very few people, because we again and again speak about Buddha. We speak. He was a prince, married to the beauty of the country, son, all enjoyments in the palace. So this desire arises in his mind. What desire? I want to be free. And this desire he found out, worked it very well, you see. So this desire, first of all, does not arise in every mind. So many people say, this desire, I want to be free, I listen every day, but it's not true, it's not a fact. Who will rise up like Buddha, Yagnavalka, Vishwamitra, Vashishta, Janaka? So many people have done, you see. Because those will be successful when they have tasted all the desires and they have not found rest, peace, and the desires are not quelled by multiplying, by enjoyment, any kind of desire. Yet you have another desire, yet another one. So this desire of freedom, with this no other desire will rise. It doesn't mean that you are going to suppress the desire, no. It's not that. This means the desire of freedom. In this desire, you are going to meet something very new. You are meeting bliss itself. In that bliss you will see that all the desires have been fulfilled. Not that you have left those desires or suppressed those desires. No, they are all fulfilled. And with this desire, you are arriving at the center from where the desires arise in the minds of all beings, of all lokas. Millions of lokas are hanging into this space. So all desires will be met when you just arrive at this desire of freedom. I want to be free. So having won freedom, you have won the desires of all the beings of the past, present and future. So you can't imagine what could be the estimate of this desire. No one can speak, because it is now joy itself, bliss itself, you see. Existence, consciousness, bliss, you see. So this desire, if it is not rising, you continue, come to satsang, perhaps in next birth you will be successful. And still in next birth you will be, don't run away, because this is taking you home. And you have seen all the desires which people are hankering after, they don't give you peace. And if they don't give you peace, what's the use of entertaining this desire? So this desire, what I believe, will come to very few one, and among those few, any one of you can be among those few. So don't say I'm not fit for. Everyone has Buddha nature in him, and everyone is Buddha itself. You don't recognize because you want something else. You don't love your own self. Your self is the Buddha. Only you are attached to something else, and that something else is temporary, not abiding, not permanent, not real. Because of ignorance, that desire, that genuine desire for freedom is not rising, you see. So when ignorance is there, it can hide the reality and project something else. Therefore, we are attached with this samsara, because when you see a snake, due to ignorance, the rope is hidden. This is the quality of the ignorance, hide something and instantly project something else. The rope is hidden, snake is projected. What should we do now? This also beginningless. This ignorance is also beginningless, and the result is samsara. So self is hidden because of ignorance. Self is hidden, samsara is projected. So when you come to know, when you inquire into the nature of the snake, reason it out, and you will see there has been no snake, it has been illusion. So this illusion has created the snake, and this illusion has created the samsara. And when you see the samsara, something is concealed because of ignorance. So when we give rise to find out which is concealed to project this samsara, at that time this inquiry will be useful. At that point you have to inquire. And without this inquiry, it cannot be discovered. Freedom is here now, light is here now, because of your desire is concealing your original, fundamental, ultimate nature.